They call me Squirrel.
What's going on, guys? It's the Squirrel. Today's Monday, January 18th. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15th. We celebrate his birthday here in America the Monday after his birthday as a national holiday. Schools are closed, banks are closed, post offices are closed. Today I thought it would be only appropriate if I reacted to his iconic speech, the I Have a Dream speech. I found a version of it that's been redone in color. Let's have a listen.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. This nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia.
This man was an incredible speaker. He really was. If you notice, when he first starts out in the beginning, he starts very slow and deliberate, and it's almost as if it's the build-up. It's a very important message. He doesn't want to rush it. He wants to bring it in, make sure that everyone's listening, that everyone's grasping the magnitude of what he's saying. You know, he mentions the Emancipation Proclamation. That may be one of the most important documents, if not the most important document ever signed in the history of this country. It's amazing to me how long ago this speech took place. And it saddens me the climate that our country is in currently. It's really amazing. I think more people need to look back at the history in this country and respect how Martin Luther King Jr. tried to bring us together, not by hating each other, but by loving each other. And it's really too bad. If only we had some amazing leaders today, like Martin Luther King Jr. It shouldn't take that anyways. As humans, we should want that. We should want us all to be equal.
The sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
I don't know that I've ever listened to this whole speech, and I think I have when I was younger, but it's, we all know the certain things that, certain phrases that are taken from the speech a lot that we hear more often than the rest of the speech. And I know that when we were younger in school, I'm almost positive we listened to the entire speech. But it's been too long since I've listened to it. Boy, it's very powerful. This was back in the 60s. And it's just as powerful today to just sit and it's humbling. It's very humbling to listen to this. It kind of brings together, or brings forth anyways, what a world we're in. And to think he was trying so hard back then to get this right, to get, to make sure that everyone was treated fairly. And we're still fighting for that. It's unbelievable.
I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside."
I just wanted to pause this real quick. What a powerful, powerful picture this is. Given the time that we were in then, the mixture of people listening to this man, how powerful that is. The size, the sheer size and magnitude of the crowd that they were showing. It's unbelievable. It's beautiful, and to see a man that we still celebrate today for what he did to pull us together. A man who was taken from us way too soon. And in this picture right here, there he is, surrounded. Abraham Lincoln in the background. It's that's pretty, when it's easy nowadays to just be like, oh yeah, I did this, but when you really sit and think about it, man. Do you think he knew that day? Do you think he knew how powerful of a speech he was given? And how in 2021 it would still be just as powerful to listen to as it was that day? It's pretty incredible. It really is.
Let freedom ring, and if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. Not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Wow. Well, I hope that was something that you enjoyed. I hope that it rang as deep to you as it did to me. I'm not sure that was the full speech. It appeared to be front to back. I thought it was longer than that, but I could be wrong. God bless that man. God bless him for his courage, for his strength, his ability to pull people together. So I appreciate you sitting through this with me. And that's going to be it for now. Squirrel out.